Hello everybody, hello YouTube, and hello Twitch. So today I am going to be doing some streaming of Hand of Fate 2. Now I did do a Pinstar Plays video of this. Oh, you guys are distracting me. I did do a Pinstar Plays of this before, but I realized that it has Twitch integration, so that kind of makes it a little bit more fun to do as a stream rather than just a series of YouTube videos. Now, what do I mean by a Twitch integration? It's basically you guys, the chat, my audience, my viewers. You can be my salvation or my damnation. You guys get to get votes posed to you from time to time as I play, and you can influence the outcome of certain events in the game. So you can send me some extra help, some extra resources, give me a little hand with a difficult challenge, or you can ramp up the challenge and screw me over. Either way, you guys, it's up to you guys to decide how we're going to play this. I will take the lickings and try to keep on ticking here. But before we can get to that, we got to start ourselves up a new game. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of one of these. Now I will not be talking when the dealer talks. Yes, you guys can be my downfall. And thank you, Wife Unit, for the lovely host.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
So basically, I will. All right. So, quick explanation of Hand of Fate 2 for those who are not initiated. Basically, it is a hybrid. Basically, it's like a one-on-one Dungeons and Dragons session between me and this guy, who's like my DM. He's going to be drawing cards, which will sort of lay out the adventure for me. Like, Mike's a bit loud. Okay. Basically going to lay out the cards for me for my adventure here, and let me just turn out the gain here. Basically, it'll be up to me to navigate those cards, meet those challenges, and over time I'll be able to build my encounter deck so that I can kind of control the kind of things that we'll be encountering. But for now, my only choice right now is male or female character. Now, I played with both. There's no statistical difference between the two, but I find the female character is a little bit slightly better animated than the male one here. So I'm going to go with her.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
So basically, each of the game is split into 22 different adventures, each based on one of the major arcana of a tarot deck. So our first adventure, which is sort of the tutorial here, is the Fool, because, well, we're learning stuff just like the Fool. And our goal is to get that golden token from him. If we beat the adventure, we get the golden token, and that gives us more cards, more options, more goodies to play with. So anyway, our first adventure and our first encounter here, Forest Ambush. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Although exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. So he's going to draw a couple of cards that are related to this encounter. So these cards represent the people that were that we're meeting with. All right, hang on. Let me fix my mic here. I'm going to turn it down in OBS. Is this better? Let me. Oops, nope. Don't want to mute that. Here, how about that? Is that better with the mic? Test, test, test. It should be better. It should be. It looks like it's. That's too low. Okay. How about this? I just want to make sure I get my sound nice and even before we go diving into that. Much better. Okay, excellent. And thank you for the host, Outlaw RW. Okay, so let me carry on. So these cards represent the elements within the encounter. We've got a 4 of greed that represents the thieves, and then we've got the leader here. So we can move closer to eavesdrop or keep our distance. Let's move closer. So
every element of the game has been improved.
So now
even
I
those
need
that
to.
seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry.
Oh, you shut up.
You'll soon understand the nuances.
All right, you guys. You guys get to pick which one here. And you can see on here, all right, you guys are pretty spread out. Now, if you followed the cards closely, you could identify the correct one. Yeah, number 1, number 2, because you can see it's impacting the percentages here. All right, looks like card number 2 is the winner, so let's go with it. Success! All right, thank you, guys. Creeping forward, you overhear their leaders shouting orders. It's simple, he says. You idiots walk down the road, you push over that tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab them, one retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming down around the corner bringing their wares to market. Goku, thank you for the host. The thieves fell the tree into the path of unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. Now, let's see here. Now, I think this particular type of choice you guys can't vote on, so I will remain in control here. Do we leap to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them that it won't come free, or help the thieves extort the farmers? You know what? I'm feeling like I'm going to be playing this as a good type. So we're going to leap to the farmers' defense here. You draw your weapon with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. So here we go. Combat! So here's all the different elements of the round going in here. And we get to see who we're facing here. Greed. The 4 of greed, which is literally 4 thugs here. Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Luckily, I have a sword, a kind of crappy sword, but a sword. And we got the farmers backing me up here, so they can help me out here. I already know the controls. Now greens mean I need to block. So when I see a green, I have to block. I hit the block button, or I'll be taking damage. That little shiny thing means a combo finisher. If I can't get that many hits without taking damage, I get to do a special attack. Well, bam! Down you go. That's what I thought. You stay down. As far as the style and weapon choices, there will be ways that you can impact what equipment I get. So in a way, you guys can do that. Although I do have preferred weapons along the way. But in the early game, there's not a lot of weapon variation. But as you progress, you unlock more equipment cards. More equipment cards give you more choices. Noms. Yay, food. So yeah, every time you take a step, you burn a food, and that also heals you by 5 hit points if you took any damage. We didn't take any damage here. Your hit points in battle equal the hit points that you have here outside of battle. And yes, you can die outside of battle, because there's ways to take damage there. So you need to try to keep as much of your hit points as possible. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth. Your satisfaction only lasts a moment when you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. Oh yeah, curses suck. Oy. You set your feet, determined to find him. Alright, stepping forward, I think you guys will be able to get to vote soon. Yep, here it comes. You guys get to vote whether or not I get something good or bad, or what I get. Now, sometimes it looks like the choices right now are all good things. But sometimes there'll be bad things, and you guys can vote either way. So the vote here is for 5 food, 3 food, or 10 gold to gain. Aha, I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. Must get this over with quickly. Go ahead and vote either way, or if you don't want to vote, I don't know if that might not give me something. Lowers the pack to its shoulder. Now within the sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a bloomin' great hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until a bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Alright, I get to pick one of these. I'm going to go, at least since I know we're fighting thieves, and thieves are a little bit better against heavy weapons, I'm going to go with the lighter weapon. The soldier's sword here. A wise choice. I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Okay. I think I might get this next time I move. And Luna, thank you for following. Alright, let's take a look. Actually, this might be a bonus at the end of the thing. I don't know how this actually works here. Oh, after 8 steps, I will get one of these. I see how it works now. So I have to take 8 steps before that comes in. The journey through the forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says they used to walk these woods, giving out gifts. Want to find one and ask for a lemon cake? Yes, because ancient spirits want to be bothered for a lemon cake. As they dash off, you peer under a nearby log. A child shouts back, "Remember, you need to meet the forest folk. Give me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. All right, guys, I need your help. Help me find the forest spirit. Hey, Rat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, I got 50-50 here on card 1 and card 2. Someone break the tie. Help me find the forest folk. 66%. We got one for over here. Card number 2 is still winning. I think I'm going to go with card number 2. Oop. Got one over here. All right, back to card number 2. Success! Hey, you guys voting card number 1 were trying to make me miss that, weren't ya? Weren't ya? And remember, you have to do pound sign and then the number that you want to vote for. Otherwise, it won't register it in game. You follow the song through the thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor, her voice a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me whenever you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
So yeah, certain cards have tokens embedded in them. And if you beat the challenge on the card, you get the token. The token will turn into new cards that give you even more options.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
Trail of fallen trees, distraught farmers lead you to the thieves who'd stolen your amulet. Seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair share, spits one. You turn up and boss us around? We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed anyone. Days! Leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding my stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. He greets you and whispers, keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble. Tell him you will, gold can't replace the amulet he stole. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Let's see. Fight or give them all... No, we're not giving them all our food and gold. We're going to kill these thieves. Alright, more thief killing. And we got our slightly upgraded sword here. Yep. Gotta wait for them to... Now, what I like to do is I like to try and separate them, because when one's about to attack me, it's a little bit more telegraphed. Alright, that's 2 down. Oh, bam! Oh, and finisher! Splat! Oh, woe is me! Alright, another nice and clean killing. The battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name's Malaclips, Bard extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hand in surrender. Wait, let's not be too hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look, he pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hand. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclip says, so which one's yours? I don't know if this one's going to trigger a vote. And actually, I don't even know what... I don't think these amulets have a huge impact on the game. Or at least if they do, I have not seen it. Birdie. I want Birdie. Eagle amulet. That suits you. Very similar facial structures. Hey. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. And we've got a follower. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclip says. Tell me, where are you from? Alright, now we get to, Mary, you'll see it in the chat. It'll prompt you when you guys get to vote on something. At the moment, you can just vote on what little goodie you want to give me here, up at the top. So here we're just customizing the look of our character. Again, nothing to do with, we'll go with the mountain city-ish type area. Only a few hairstyles. And ironically, there are no ways for the females to have hair on the side of their heads. It's all top bun stuff. I guess that's the norm for around here? White hair? Nah. Blondie? Nah. Dark hair? I'll go with the redhead. And then her color scheme for her outfit, not bad. I kind of like this one a little bit. Yeah, I like the white in here. Again, just this is all just appearance here. From Clearwater, eh? You don't say? Good source from Clearwater. Very trusting. The funny thing is, regardless of which location your character was from, he says the exact same things. Good source from wherever you're from. Very trusting. Oh yes, you can vote for the after 8 steps, one of these will come my way. Oh, by the way, we friend owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry with us. We should journey to Mire Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malclip's eyes a pretty traitor hiking up the road, so it'd be best if you get the gold. I'll meet you there. Great friend! Very helpful already. Alright, we got our next half of this quest coming here. Arm wrestling.
What sort you are. Strong, clever, wise. The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
A gold prize is available to the winner. First round competition of your opponent is a diminutive Roland, a halfling from the traveling troupe of acrobats. So we are arm wrestling a halfling. We have 3 dice. We have to beat a 10.
Dice are another small game embedded in our game.
And we get to re-roll once if we don't make our target the first time around. Woohoo! Got it first shot.
Victory. You are learning.
Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. Wild Wayfarer, they actually get into that, why his skin is all weird like that. They get into that as you play through the game. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, he's the dealer. And they'll get into it. Well, he's our dungeon master, essentially. Alright, let's go to our next one here.
The
Distressed
roads have become
damsel.
even more deadly since the Empire has come to power.
The road ahead is blocked with
Despite
an
their
overturned carriage and a
promises of
woman
the
calling for
opposite.
help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a foul band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Well, we can roll some dice. See if we can help her with some dice. Ha! Ah, got it exactly. Sweet. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 5 gold and 3 food. Kind of meager, but You thank the woman and continue on your way. Carnival!
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity considers a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Now let's go follow this parade. Parade ends in the town square. You watch as villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you'd like a turn. Sure! Alright guys, we have a huge success and a failure plus 2 successes. Vote! I want to, help me out here. Where's the huge success? Where's the huge success? Or if you're trying to screw me over, where's the failure? Make me embarrass myself. Alright, votes are streaming in all over the place here. 40%. Number 1. Wow, it's a 3-way tie. All right, card number 3 is taking the lead. Going once, going twice. All right, card number 3. Regular success. All right, I'll take it. The club strikes the chest of the treat-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils, try to scoop them up before anyone else can. All right, one more time, guys. We can scoop. We have 2 successes and 2 failures. Yeah, vote, wife unit. You can vote to help me out, or... All right. Ooh, it's all across the board already. Number 2. Oh, all right. It's on the board already. Remember, storefront, you need the pound sign number 1 for the vote to count. Although it looks like number 1 is the... is going to be the winner here. So, failure! Curse you! Oh hey, I don't get to blame myself for not catching the cards in time. I get to blame all of you. You did this to me. Before you gather anything, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. With your turnover, you leave. Womp womp. Deep water
is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of?
Well,
what concern is worrying at your mind? let it fall into the waters.
All right,
beneath.
enough talking. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band of blight. Oh, zombies! I like fighting zombies. In fact, when we fight zombies, I like using heavy. Oh, we don't have a heavy weapon. All right, we'll just stick to the sword. Sword's still fine against the zombies, the blight zombies. Yeah, we're gonna stand and fight. I ain't scared of no blight zombies. As far as I know, our character doesn't have a specific name. Our quest is, well, that's actually kind of vague too. But as you play through, they explain more things about who we are and what we're doing here. Infected. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements to their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Alright, let's go play with some zombies. Nope. Smack you with my shield. Alright, lift and separate here. Wah! Wah! Whoop! He needs a finisher. Ow! Damn it! I gotta finish him before he gets up. Ugh. Alright, off you go. No smacking. I do the smacking around here, dang it. Oh, boom! Ah, zombie kebabs, delicious. Yes, it transitions from card game to real-time combat. It's that's how you resolve combat encounters. It's still a card game, but when combat arises, you do it in real time rather than rolling dice, as in Dungeons and Dragons. Ooh, armory. A shield!
A simple defense. You can do better given time.
And that shield is a better shield than the one I have. It's the one we start with is like a worn shield. So this is a proper, well-maintained shield. Oh, hey, our good fortune. So a new vote has come forth after those 8 steps. Thank you all for the gold, by the way. You can give me 10 max life, or you can make me lose 3 food or lose 10 gold in 8 steps. Stormfront, hashtag C, or pound sign C. You gotta use the pound sign, man.
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages.
You arrive at the Maya
This will
Bridge.
become a theme, I dare say.
Arrive in the sun begins to dip below the horizon. If it was my good friend the adventurer. Yeah, he doesn't even name us. He just calls us the adventurer here. Making me lose food? Come on, wife unit. Vignis arranged to meet at the graveyard. Yeah, let's go to the graveyard. Wonder if this spot was chosen for its seclusion or easy body disposal. Vignis greets Malclips with a sly glance. Looks like you turned up after all, with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malclips, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Malclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. A heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignis's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. It's our deal done, Malclips says. Worry obvious in his voice. No need for further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal. Vignis grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Alright, looks like it's boss battle time for adventure number 1. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is of no use to you here. Alright, I'm going to take out the thugs first. Whoa, boy! Nope. See if I can get this guy out. Ah, nope. Oh, yeah. Whoop, bam! Oh, boy! Yep! Ow! Dang it! Broke my combo. I got a special attack just for you, my friend. Whoa, bam! Nope, too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Oh, bam! Ow! Oh, serious heartburn! He's gonna need some Tums for that one. Malclips scratches his chin thoughtfully. Seems you could do with some savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. No, killing everyone is the best idea. What are you talking about? Let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. All right, we got the Fool.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
All right, we got the Cardinal Blade and the Bastion of Purification. Market Thief. So with these are all things that we get to build our deck with in the next adventure. Oh yeah, we completed the token one for the Forest Folk, which means, remember how the Old Maiden said we can visit her? Well, now we can load our deck with an encounter to visit the Old Maiden. She'll help us out.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
All right, so challenge number 2, the Magician. All right, we only have one companion to choose from, Malclips. That's fine, but let us choose our encounters here. We have to build our deck with only 5 right now. Let's see here. I'm going to go with Malclips' problem because going through the long quest line for your companions will make them stronger in the end. Market Thief. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Market Thief. This one is kind of detrimental in the early onset, but if you can get the tokens for this quest line, it is helpful. Here, let's go visit the Old Maiden. You guys wanted to do the arm wrestling? We can do another round of arm wrestling. And let's do the deep water again. Always good for some combat and some equipment gain. I think that's a good idea. Alright, now for our equipment, well, we only have 5 equipment cards, so we have to basically fill the deck with what we've got. But as time goes on, we will have many more potential pieces of equipment that we can pick and choose our deck with. So we'll have a lot more meaningful strategic decisions there. But in the time being, let us start.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
Yeah, most of them start in a tavern.
For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
It's sort of that. I don't know what the in-universe explanation for the combats are. You know, it could just be us and him picking up our little pewter figures and going pew pew pew, slash slash, attack attack. I don't know. Your conversation with Fur Trader is interrupted as Malclips arrives in a hurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Well, let's head to Westwind. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are 3 options: stonemason, a food wagon, or a weaponsmith. Stonemason, let's go stonemason. Ooh, money. Good money. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. And a general. Well, hey, I'm glad I got that money. Let's see what equipment there is to buy here. Ooh, the warrior's axe. That looks good. Bastion of Purification is also really good. Could go for a soldier's sword here, or I could just buy some more food. No, you know what? We're gonna get the Big McLarge shield here.
A shield in more ways than one.
Let me just make sure I have that equipped. Oh, because I'm wielding an axe. I want the sword plus the shield, please. Thank you. That's better.
A vampire cannot cross running water. These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Against the Empire? Actually, against the Empire, I want to go back to the... Oh, wait, crap! We're not supposed to fight against the Empire here. Let's leap into the river. Because you lose gold if you kill Empire during this particular message. Phew! Never actually taken the leap into water option. Through a combination of luck and skill, you manage to avoid the worst of the roads. How do you emerge on the banks further downstream? Alright, so that's just to dodge the combat. Fair enough. Yeah, if it was anything other than Empire, I would have gladly fought them. Let's see. Let me go back to my sword and improved board here. Hey, the old maiden!
Supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Well, I think I'll choose the supplies. Should say in you a few days, she said, squinting you with tired eyes. And, yeah, literally a few days, like 3 of them.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
So we're fighting the Northerners here, 3 of Frost. Yeah, well, we don't have the money to pay to free them, so let's fight to free them.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Looks like we're going to get a closer look at our mage buddy here. Malaclips, a magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malaclips casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Very useful.
If nothing else, I'll get a
Whoa! Ow! Well, there goes my one hit block. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. Bam! Whoop! Getting those rope posts in. And into the river you go. Well, onto the bank of the river. He's cooling his tootsies. He's got to take a time out. Ooh, the Cardinal Blade.
It indicates the truth of all directions.
Alright, beefed up sword, beefed up shield, and some food. Nice, and 2 recruits. I think that worked out quite well. Remember, guys, you can vote up here, hashtag A, hashtag B, or hashtag C. Will, when I get to 8 steps, one of these things will happen to me, whichever has the highest votes. So you can help me out, or you can hurt me.
One of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
Alright, 3 of Blight. I think we can handle a 3 of Blight. Let's join the soldiers. And we get to have some buddies fighting with us. Ooh, get a closer look at our weapon here. Prepared for violence in every major direction.
By sea and fate and fame.
Yeah, this will be an easy one with a couple of our Empire guys fighting for us. Bam! As you can see, the special ability on the different weapons changes from sword to sword. Oh, right against the ale there. See if we can knock him into the fire next time. Gain 3 recruits. Yeah, because we kept all 3 of those Empire soldiers alive during that combat. Soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remaining of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Ooh, more equipment? Well, I guess we'll grab the Warrior's Axe as an alternative. No, I don't want to equip it, but we can always sell it. And more food. Alright, good, more food. We like food. Alright, let's keep going.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Oh, let's get them out. I need to kill more Northerners. Skyrim belongs to the this place belongs to the Northerners. Yeah, our buddy here can teleport. All major directions of pain. Bam! Hot foot. The combat gets harder as you progress through the encounters here. Braggart, eh? Gain +5 fame until you lose any gambit, then discard this card. Interesting. We haven't even unlocked the mechanic of fame, and I got a blessing for that. And 2 more recruits. Sweet. Alright, pretty soon we'll be getting our vote card and we'll be voting for something new. +10 max life, thank you all.
The companion has his own story to tell.
Alright, new vote for everyone. 3 food, 20 gold, or 25 health back. You find him sitting on a blanket at the sewer gate. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped around the ground around him. Merc! Malcolm calls to the creature. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand and stops the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. Malcolm's look at you expectantly. Well, we got 10 gold. Let's give him 10 gold. Malcolm steps forward and Merc counts the coins. Merklebean! Bard looks furtively around, quickly waving the shoulder. Require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malcolm's for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You sputter indignantly. I require a test of skill from her. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malcolm nods as if that were a fair request. A daisy, a forget-me-not, or a luminous purple flower? Let's go with the forget-me-not. Flower tastes pleasantly of berries and grass. Yum. Oop, alright. Dice rolling time. Sweet! I don't know why I had to roll for eating a flower, but, are forget-me-nots poisonous? I don't know. I'm not up on my herbology or flowerology, whatever you call the study of flowers. The dandelion is the only flower that is entirely non-toxic to humans, apparently. Good to know. I did not know that. So, yeah, maybe this was probably a fort safe against poison. You feel a little starry-eyed. Yeah, you can only vote once. Quick, what day is it? Malclips and Merc wait urgently. Callous Day, the 4th of second winter, or a good day? I'm going to say it's a good day. The florist and the bard exchange an approving glance. Merc nods, happy with the results. He beckons Malclips closer. Of those of us left, you should seek out Ira the Veil. She may know something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath.
Let us discover what the next chapter in our dear Bard's tale
Botany,
will
thank
be.
you. And you forgot the hashtag again, Stormfront. Oh no, not her. Malaclips straightens out the shawl nervously. The greasy goblin man giggles maniacally. Yes, her. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to run. With that, Malaclips' associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at a shocked passerby. Flowers! Fresh flowers! Buy 'em or I'll eat your eyes! Well, aggressive sales tactics there. Alright, let us press on. Another general store, now that I don't have any money. Well, I can sell some equipment for stuff that I, yeah, let's sell the Warrior's Axe, because we're good with our current stuff. So, we'll get some money back. And, yeah, we don't need to buy any more equipment. Let's go around and see what's on the other side here.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
Your investigation leads to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was heading to the tea with Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight off, but a brawl has now dispersed the forest. Noble peers fearfully at the train line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. Yeah, we got enough gold, so we're going to go after the soldiers. Ooh, lots of blights. We'll see if we can keep these guys alive. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more defending them than killing the blights. So granted, we still have to kill the blights. Niall was wildly inventive craftsman, also quite mad. All right, now don't let yourself get Don't get yourself get surrounded by zombies, you silly Empire person, dude. Get away from the Empire, dude. No attacking the Empire. Ow, dang it. Nope, nope, nope. No attacking the Empire, dude. Bam! Hot potato. Hey, what did we get? A worse sword! No, I don't want to equip the soldier's sword. But hey, 10 life back. Oh, come on! We just saved your lives, and you want us to give them money? No, I don't think so. Appeal to their sense of duty. All right. Well, we got to hit an 18, but we've got 5 dice to do it with. So hopefully, I can get that. Oh, I got it exactly. Nice. Inspiring speech wins over the remaining soldiers. You gain 2 recruits. All right, we're up to 9 soldiers following us around.
In my day,
the market
thieves
thief
kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
The market bazaar is a hive of activities. Traders from across the lands call out to a passing bar to sell their wares. As the sun beats down in the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug inside your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. 5 gold. Ouch. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they run through the crowd. All right, guys, help me out. Time for you to vote on which card. Help me find the success or huge success here. And remember to use a hashtag before your number, or #, whatever you want to call it. All right, we got 2 votes on card number 2. Number 3. Got 1 for number 4. Nothing for number 1. Oop, alright. Number 2 and 3 in a tie. We need a tiebreaker. We got a tiebreaker. Ooh, we got several tiebreakers. Alright, card number 3 is, yeah, I think they have it. Failure! Well, poopy pants. GG, guys. I am out 5 gold, and we do not get the token this time around. We can always retake this card in future adventures. Hell, hey, this will give us some gold, some arm wrestling. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. Ooh, alright. Now, we get 1 reroll, and we can choose which dice of ours to reroll. So I'm going to reroll the 3 here. We'll leave the other 2 down. Hopefully we can... Nope! We lose to Mr. Toothless.
Dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
The haggard ex-hitman appears to know some type of hand grip that numbs your muscles. You are defeated. After being knocked out of the second round, you only receive a small prize. You still get money out of it. You take your lesser reward in losing the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin. Alright, our vote has come
now
up
your
here.
chance presents itself. At last, stand
So,
in the
new
defense of the
no gift
peasantry.
voting, and yes, you can give me a pain here.
Display already.
A, B, or C. 10 max life plus food or minus 15 health. Alright, let's ring the bell and bang the gong. It is on. You've scoured the land and brought together every available Empire soldier to the defense of Westwind. Let's give them a rousing speech. Alright guys, help me pick the 1 card that's a success here. One of these cards will give our allies a combat boost. Alright, it's even keel. Oop, card number 2's got 1. Card number 4 getting extra votes. Card number 2 still standing strong. Oop, got another one for number 3. Going once. Going twice. Card number 2. Failure! I'm sorry, it was just a 1 in 4 chance. The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain tense and fearful. Ironically, Stormfront, you would have been correct had you had enough, had the votes been over that way. All right, big boss battle time. Okay, and Stormfront, you can vote for another reward up at the top. And it looks like everyone is lining up to give me some pain here in 8 steps. Hey, I'm Pickle Rick! Terror of Westwind. The final vestiges of humanity are erased. The terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerated. It was card number 4. You were right, Stormfront.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have played?
All right, let's get the big guy. Whoop! Ow! Oh, center of the battlefield! Yeah! Oop, let's do a finisher. You tried to smack me, didn't you? Alright, let's get you, my friend. Boom! Ooh, lots of guys to finish off. Let's finish him off. Got him.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you? This bloodshed?
I wouldn't call that green stuff coming out of the guys that were blood.
Going about their day.
Corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. Wow, zombies with morale. The soldiers erupt in cheers praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved. Alright, magician has been beat.
Returns to the deck. But now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic.
So now, as you can see here, we get more and more equipment to choose from.
At least we have a place to begin.
Man-Eating Tree, Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, Pauper Plague, and the West Wind Tavern. We also have a token to open up here. The Underneath. The next step in Malclips's quest. Alright, let's build our deck for our next quest.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board.
Let's take the High
Unlocking
Priestess.
paths will give you options you have not yet considered.
Alright, so, again, one companion. Encounters. Alright, 6 of them to choose this time around. We'll take the Underneath. That's the next step in Malclips's. Let's see. We'll take the Lost Boy. Ooh, the Pauper Plague's always a favorite of mine. Should we try the Market Thief again? Let's try the Market Thief again. Let's see. Deep Water could always work. You know, maybe I should go for the... Yeah, let's do the Man-Eating Tree. That sounds like a fun one. Alright, so we've got that. Now we have to pick our equipment. And again, we have 5 equipment slots. But now we have more than 5 cards. So now this equipment is not equipment that you start the game with, but equipment that you can find. Now I know for a fact we're fighting against Northerners in this one, and the Winter's Bane is especially good against them. So what I'm going to do is to stack the deck in favor of me getting this Winter's Bane. I'm not going to take any of the other weapons, just shields and that ruby ring. So now if the game's going to generate a sword for me, it's going to have to be the Winter's Bane. Plus, I have plenty of options for shields and rings and other goodies. So, off we go!
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
Yeah, this guy's not a fan of religious types.
Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Malclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. While I normally refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. I'll square my debt with General Branston and help you open many doors for you. What do you say? Yeah, let's begin our quest. Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking. I brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we're hungry. So yes, this mission starts us with 25 food! Oh! Malclips shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'll have a better chance at swaying her in our favor. Collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. You grit your teeth and begin the ascent. Alright, this one gets a little bit harder, but I think we can take it. Let's go.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust, more's the pity.
The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. So 1 blessing for 6 gold. We start with 10 gold. I think that's good. Let's see here. Ooh, I want Beggar's Charm here. So Beggar's Charm, every time you go to a new map, if you have less than 20 gold, you go up to 20 gold for free. So it's basically like free money. So, boom, Beggar's Charm. money. And 1 blessing acquired. Alright, let's see what's up here. Ooh, the
Children.
lost boy.
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
He's just a small child, you overhear. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show him where our outpost is. That's a shifty-looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, says Malaclips. You consider the boy's fate. Yeah, let's save the boy. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand that they let the boy go. And oh yeah, since we're fighting Empire here, let's get our axe out, because that's heavier weapon is better against the Empire. I can sing sometimes, guys, just a little bit, on occasion. You guys should see my Reciteer strategy and tactics video series. I did plenty of singing there. Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. Well, I'm unmoved by their threat. So let's see who's going to move who. Let me axe them if they don't mind me helping this boy out. Taken from the dregs of society and elevated to petty positions of power. Ah, that sounds kind of familiar. Watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage.
Once again, good intention.
So yeah, these have a lot more oomph to them. The axe does. Oh, bam! Whoa! That is enough. Whoop! Bam! Gotta smack him in the face. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Empire have a fair amount of armor, so the more damage you do per hit, the less that armor does for them. Do I want Winter's Bane? Oh, I want Winter's Bane. So this one, when we set off our special, it performs a knockdown strike that knocks down a northerner. That opens them up to a finisher, even if they have almost full health. So yeah, and it's also a much stronger sword than. I mean, the Villager's Axe does 19 damage, but that's a two-handed weapon. This is a one-handed weapon that does 18. So yes, we're going to take the Winter's Bane. Yum. All right, now let's see if we can convince the kid that we're not going to hurt them, so that he helps us out. Nope. Oh, well, we got a 6, so we can just re-roll the 1s. Ah, pissmongers. 1 short. And I can't even blame you guys on that one. The boy disappears into the forest, and soon you hear him howl from a short distance. The raiders come out of hiding, and the boy shouts, "The outpost is that way!" Freaking brat. Stop the raiders' attack on the outpost. You stand in the raiders' way, forbidding them to pass. Well, at least we can kill some raiders. We got the raider murdering sword here. Winter's Bane. Looks like you stole it from Tron.
Don't let them hit me. Sin for violence.
Alright. That's gonna knock you down, and boom! I get to stab him at almost full health. Oh, it's full of stars. Sound of the ice swords clashing draws out the guards from their outpost. After apprehending the northern raiders, the captain of the guard hands you a reward, even though I just murdered some of the guards that were trying to take the boy. Alright, well, hey, I'll take it. And I'll take
It's a
that.
thing you put in front of you so people don't hit you. I'm sure you can work it out.
And 15 gold. All right. Well, they were certainly certainly understanding that I killed some of their guys first, but yeah, it all's well that ends well.
And caution awaits us all.
High up.
Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass on the sacred grounds of our priestess? The hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Which sounds awkward at first, but no, mountain goats on a mountain are actually pretty dexterous, so... Alright, we get to show off our new shield card. Yoink! When the skies are darkened from your enemy's volleys, fight in the shade of this personal wooden bulwark.
Who dares really enough? Not less than the amazing Eclipse. Kind assistant.
Alright, this guy's already wounded, so I'm going to save my thing. Yep, full damage, single strike. Valve 3852, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I love this sword against Northerners. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountain answers with a low, ominous rumble. The wall of white rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Okay, let's avoid the avalanche. Not with 2 ones, I'm not. Phew! You seek shelter against the bluff, pressing close to the rock faces. The avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Valve, you can do hashtag A, B, or C to vote on the next blessing or curse that I get up in 4 spaces. And also when we have chance cards, you get to vote on which card I choose. So yeah, just hashtag A, B, or C, and then when the game calls for it, hashtag 1, 2, or 3, or 4. You can go ahead and say that right now. Go ahead and vote right now. You can vote anytime. Let's see. Your assailant's weapon juts out from the snow. As you near, you realize it's still clenched to his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. Well, we got plenty of equipment, so let's dig him out. You brave the cold and free the raider from the icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. Even though we're enemies by blood, take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." So digging him out gives you another thing here. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. We'll take it. Counts as a blessing.
The mountain itself pushes you back.
Well, we already got our 2 blessings on this level. Yeah, let's ascend. And we gain 1 gold.
They have at least leapt into the streams of power.
All right, guys, get ready for a vote here. As you ascend the snowy Mount Freitas, you happen upon a cottage with a pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. "I've come in search of the great high priestess to deliver an important message," says Malaclips. "You better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the high priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. I've got it right this time. You can take it to her," she says, stirring the cauldron. Malcolm politely declines. "I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite," he says, nudging you forward. All right, guys.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure.
Help me find one of the blessings.
Choose the very stakes
Avoid the
themselves.
failures. Vote now while I take a sip of water. All right, lots of votes for card number 1. Got another one for card number 2. Card number 3. It's catching up. Card number 1. All right, I think we've got a winner here. Now, hopefully this is not the one failure. I'm going to be mad at you if it is. Woohoo! Death Die. Reduce the speed of the wheel gambit. It's a blessing. Thank you. Thank you all. You take a sip from the aromatic portion of the fuel, a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Alright, we got 3 of 6 blessings to our name. Looking good.
A grand opportunity.
Hey, more prayers!
To take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
Let's see here. Gold Zealot, Monk's Vitality. Well, I got plenty of these things. I might go Monk's Vitality. This allows us to decline food or equipment cards in favor of extra max life. So we'll go Monk's Vitality. And now we have 4 of 6 blessings.
Be careful where one takes refuge.
Ow!
Even in the worst of
Ow!
storms.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Alright guys, we got 2 successes, 1 failure, and 1 huge failure. Vote now. Help me survive this blizzard. Yes, a huge failure. A ginormous, apocalyptic, huge, epic failure. A rolling of a 1, if you will. Only instead of a 1 in 20 chance, it's a 1 in 4 chance of that. And not to mention my bonus is coming up, and it looks like I'm going to be taking another 15 points of damage on top of that. Ooh, lots of going for number 4 here. Going once. Going twice. Alright, sold on number 4. Failure. Well, at least it wasn't the huge failure. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. With ferocious beast bares his teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. Ow! You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Malcolm forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Yeah, right next to the bear. Apparently, bears sweat. And yeah, let me set up some camp.
Will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
Yeah, we'll just cook that food there. Just get our health up just a little bit. All right. Ow! That's from you guys.
With the least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
All right, so our new voting things here: minus 10 gold, plus 5 food, or minus 3 food are your choices. Valve, there's actually not that many. It's up to you if the cards repeat themselves, because you can stack your encounter deck, but each adventure is very different from the others, so there's a lot of good variety here. Alright, we got two sets of enemies here. The Frost and the Forest Trapper. Let's see if we can handle it. And everyone wants to take 10 gold away from me. On the frozen plains, prey are few and far between. The keen eyes of the trapper sees all. Trapper, not all, because I can't imagine how much peripheral vision you have with those helmets on. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets, use evade to avoid the traps, or change direction rapidly to break free. Hey, Jeff! Thanks for stopping by. Yes, there are more than 4 enemy types.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Pinstar.
Woo!
And assistance.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! And down you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oop, now Eclipse is down. Now he's back up. Ow. Oop. Ow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ah, dang it, they still got me. Ah, phew. Woo! Alright, come here, Cupcake. Ah, dang it. Oh, that'll clear your sinuses. Yes, I just did a Curly impression. Ooh, Divine Providence. Nice. +1 to each of your dice during the Dice Gambit. That sounds useful. And 10 hit points gained. Sweet. Alright, we got 5 of 6 blessings acquired. And hey, dice thing, but we get bonuses now. That boosts we go from a 13 to a 16. I like that blessing. You seek shelter against the bluff. Oh, by the way, Jeff, you can vote for either a blessing or a curse for me coming up in 8 steps here. -10 gold, 5 food, or -3 food. Let's dig them out. Get our final blessing here. In Divine Intervention. After all your rerolls, in the Dice Gambit, reroll your lowest dice. So basically, we never failed Dice Gambits.
Will you push on despite nature itself attempting to thwart you?
You know, let's see what our other two things here are. It's a blizzard.
Cold, men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
I don't know. My wife's usually the first one to complain about being cold. All right, guys, let's help me survive this blizzard. We're almost at half health here. So vote on which card, see if we can avoid the huge failure. Or if you're trying to screw me over, vote on the one that has the huge failure. All right, lots and lots of votes for number 2. All right, number 2 has it. Regular failure again. I guess we're going to see Mr. Barr here. Yep. The ferocious beast bares its teeth, swipes at you, and we get 10 life of Bard. We get Bard again. The Bard, and we done got a bar. All right. Well, I don't think we already hit one other blizzard on this. Did we already hit the other blizzard? There are usually 2 blizzards. Yeah, we already hit both blizzards here, so this has to be a not blizzard. Deep water. Okay, we'll take that. Steels and skulls, eh? Yeah, we can do that. Stand and fight. Yeah, the weird thing about the bridge is, like, it's a mixed set of monsters. Like, normally these guys aren't allies with each other. Whee! You're a little late there, Stormfront, but you can still vote on my next blessing or curse with hashtag A, B, C, or D. Or, not D, just A, B, or C. Raised from an endless sleep to fight once more, skeletons are weak but come armed with an assortment of equipment, making preparations for combat challenging. Vulnerable to holy.
Gentlemen, please.
Woo! Yeah, these skeletons get back up again. Oh, I just reflected a bullet against one of these guys. Come here, Cupcake. Yeah, none of that. Bam! Thank you for the follow, Jeff. Guys, Jeff is a streamer himself, so check him out when you have a chance. Last time I saw he was streaming Horizon Zero Dawn. Very funny guy, very awesome streamer. Check him out when you have a chance. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Now, do I want to ditch this equipment card to get more max life? I kind of want to, because I got all the equipment. You know what? Let's take this because we might get something really good. Ooh, the ruby ring. Yes. Yeah, the ruby ring plus 10 max life. We'll take the ruby ring.
Valuable for purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
Money! Do we want food? Yeah, we can discard the food gain card for max life because we got plenty of that. Plenty. All right, I'm glad I deviated there.
The mountain is unforgiving. You would not be the first to die upon its peak.
I think we're doing pretty well, although our life is a little low.
I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
All right, once again, now we have 2 failures and two boons here, so choose wisely. Yeah, you might get them. There's a really good chance that you'll get them, but it makes them available to appear in the various encounters. All right, we got number 2 and number 4. We need a tiebreaker. Need a tiebreaker. Number 2 or number 4. One vote will break the tie and decide our fate here. Number 2 has it. Second win. Good choice, Wild Wayfarer. Thank you. In combat, boost life to 75 when our life drops to 4. So it's an emergency self-heal. We got 7 blessings here. Looks like my recipe was a success. Alright, let's find the High Priestess and blow this mountain. Ow! Well, that was you guys. Oh, and here comes the Market Thief. No money for me. Oh, geez. -1 blessing. Don't you do it. Don't you do it! The Market Bazaar. Alright, let's see if we can't dodge this thief here. Ow! Oh, no money for me. I lose all the monies. Alright, guys, help me out, please. Help me get a success. We gotta catch this thief. All right, it's pretty well spread here. We need a tiebreak. Oh, card number 2 has been tie broken. Going once, going twice. Card number 2, failure. Dang it! Tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes their escape with all of my money. Well, hopefully we don't be needing money anytime soon.
Strange things still exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
Let's see. You throw something. We can throw give up a piece of equipment to distract it. What do we have here? We could throw our shield in. Or just our regular shield. We'll go back to the lousy shield. But I'll take that for its bonus. Throw your equipment to the plant. You launch your shield at the creature. With the snap of its jaws, the item disappears. You pluck one of the fruits while it is distracted. The fruit is especially delicious, leaving you feeling refreshed and vigorous. You know, I'm wondering if the fruit was made from, like, other adventurers that the thing ate. So we're kind of, like, doing a cannibalism here. Who cares? We get max life. The creature curls up to protect the remaining fruit as you leave the area. Yum. Ah! Ow! Ow! Damn blizzards. Yes, it is a cow plant from The Sims 2. That is precisely what it is. It's a cow plant. Alright guys, help me out with the blizzard. See if we can get something other than the bear. Oh, everyone's going card number 1. Card number 2 or card number 3. Nothing going to 2 yet. Going once. Going twice. All right, card number 1. Success! We did it, Reddit or Twitch or YouTube, depending on which site you're watching this on. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Mount clips forage for fire. Yeah, I know we can pitch camp. We're good. Again! God dang it! Ow! 15! Come on! Yes, damn it, the cat! That's its revenge for me leaving him out in the cold for all those episodes. We just keep getting pelted by blizzards. Oh god, and the shuffling's getting faster. Alright. Card number 3 is off to an early lead. 50-50 on card number 2. Card number 4. Splitting out the votes. Card number 1 gets a little love. Card number 3 and 4, neck and neck. Yeah, you guys are fishing for that huge failure, aren't you? Oh boy. 1 in 4 chance for that huge failure. You guys want to see that in action. We need a tiebreaker between number 3 and 4. Honestly, I didn't look myself, so I don't even know. Alright, tie's broken to number 3. Going once, going twice. Success! Thank you very much. Thank you, Goku. Your climb becomes unbearable, blah, blah, blah. No damage, no pain, no fouls. Phew! And I think that's I think you can only get 2 blizzards on those.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the
I'm actually going to turn back.
The deal the Empire has
only because I want to get to Malaclips's.
Turn and flee.
Ooh. I lost the blessing. I'm glad we had 1 extra blessing here. Otherwise, you guys would have screwed me over out of my gold token there.
Mages
yeah, there we go.
To eradicate the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Yeah, let's continue in here. 10 gold items per... I wanted to attempt this card before we ended the mission here. And luckily we have 10 food to spare. You lose 10 food. Narrow tunnel leads you deep below the earth, an opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling in the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Malcalypse leads on. Welcome to the Underneath, coin slave. Since the bothersome Empire Edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activities, but now I guess the Empire's increasing its forces. So we can putz around in this little town here. Let's peruse the stores here. Let's look at the oddments. Although I don't have any money, really. Devil's Ears Tavern. The Ogres and the Floating Eye. No, I'm not gonna... I don't have any money, so I can't really do any of this stuff. Let's just go finish the mission here. Malclips leads you through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door. Merc said you would be begging for help. Regardless, you are late. Malclips bows with a grin. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Well, hopefully not with my money. Ira the Veil frowns a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter sitting room. Source of the wailing is made clear. Man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage and the man rushes at you. But with surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad, writhing creature. This is the mage Kohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malclips carefully as Cohen cries get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? The bard looks away, disgust and fear on his face. He appears close to passing out. Let's put the guy out of his misery. As Ira holds him down, you end the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at the table strewn with the dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. She taps the silver dust from the bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
Still, what secrets does your companion hide from you?
The Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. You better hurry. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. Yeah, let's get out of here. And let's get out of the underneath. So we got the token for Malclips here. Bard turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids the gaze. Take the children to the madmen near the forest ford. They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. Alright, now let's go talk to our friend here. The wind's clear. The dark clouds reveal the spire of a ritual house protruding from the summit. You press on through the thick snow to find a wooden structure adorned with spoils of war. As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malclips bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and the Northerners, milady. I think there's like 5 or 6 companions, and they each have a skill, an active use skill, plus some out of combat board effect that they can grant you. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his shield maiden. She smirks. I hope for your sake you have decent offering. You kneel before the high priestess. And we have 6 of 6 blessings acquired, so she's happy! Your offering will suffice, says the giantess, but if you seek to make a deal on behalf of the Empire, you must prove yourself against my champion. Her raiders charge towards you. Alright, I guess her champions, plural. Alright, Maradane, thank you for joining us. Frost Berserker. Berserker Champion, the fierce and loyal, relentless champion of the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movements and attack.
Why do humans end up embracing the
Woo! All right, let's get the. All right, let's take you out. Oh, he got me. Let's take you out. And oh, ow, oh, stupid ice weapons. Woo! All right, now that we have this, let's disengage from him. And so we can get a free kill. Ah, there we go. That's better. Boy, you missed me from right up front. Nope. No hitting for you. Nope. Quit playing with it. Ow! Dang it! Oh, and it fireballs him after the bell! That was a low blow, Malaclypse. You've done well. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. For blood for blood for blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message to General Brandstrom. Woo! And mission success, even though we couldn't diplomat our way through the High Priestess here. For besting the High Priestess's champion, Humble Hammer, the Berserker's Creed, as opposed to the Assassin's Creed, and the Extinguisher Ring. Winter Solstice, Burning Building, Temple Prayers, and the Cartographer. Supplies, Food Gain, Warrior's Axe, and Soldier's Sword. And we got the gold token for getting those 6 blessings. So we get the Dark Grove Ring and the Shrine. Our first Platinum card. Platinum cards are especially powerful. Berserker's Creed's a game you could get into. Me too. It's just, never mind, no stealth, just pure, just kill everything. Oh, and we got our encounter token for convincing Ira to help Malaclypse. We got the stolen ones, the next step in his quest. All right, number 3 taken care of. All right, let's go to the Empress. All right, so our things here, it looks like we're going to be fighting more Northerners here, and we have to care about our fame now. I actually don't know if that's what most people do. I've never actually played one of the Assassin's Creed games. All right, Burning Building, I know for a fact, is huge for gaining fame. We want to progress with Malaclypses here. Now, you can see down here, max platinum card, 0 of 1. So we can only have 1 platinum card selected. We only have 1 platinum card, so let's select it. Let's see. Pauper Plague's a good one. I always go with that one. Let's try the Market Thief again. I want to progress down this line. It's a good one. Arm Wrestling could be good. Deep Water's always good. Temple Prayers is good for the Stray Blessing. We could do Lost Boy, or maybe not. Old Maiden? Yeah, Old Maiden. Westwind Tavern might be a good one too. Alright, once again, we're fighting these guys, but we could try a few other things. We'll get Winter's Bane in there. We'll get Valiant Aegis. Berserker's Creed, definitely. The Dark Grove Ring, absolutely. Ruby Ring, absolutely. Humble Hammer works when you have less fame, and since we're going for fame here, that's not going to be so good. So we'll just get the shields here and the extinguisher, why not? Now, they got one more thing for us to choose. The Damsel in Distress. I'm not actually a big fan of that one, because it's not as good rewards, and if you fail it, you have to fight thieves, and they're not as fun to fight. Maybe in a future one, I'll do Damsel in Distress. For this one, you know what? I'm going to go for the Warrior's Axe. If I have my choice, I like two-handed weapons better. The cards that have tokens that lead to other cards with token, those are your side quests. You know, those lead on, like what we've been doing with Malaclypse here. You know, we saw Ira in the last one, and she said, "Go save the imprisoned mage children." So what I did here is I loaded up his next card in our deck here. If I find it. The stolen ones. This is that quest to find the stolen mage children. So this is my side quest here. So yeah, there are side quests instead of the main quest here. You do them while on your way to that level's main quest. All right, let us begin the Empress.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players.
So yeah,
For you, I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill.
All right, that's a little
In
creepy
time,
there.
We will learn all of you.
Okay, that's a little creepy. So yeah, we have a new resource here, fame, that we need to get, and this mission sort of introduces us to the need for fame, because we are given this awesome weapon,
Force.
but we need 20 fame before we can even equip it. The world map, yeah, it's you can select from a number of different missions valves. I just happen to be going in order, but you can skip around. And you can also redo missions if you didn't do them properly, or if you just want to try them again. So yeah, we need 20 fame to wield that thing. You have to be, yeah, you must be this cool to wield this weapon. Essentially that. Let's begin our quest. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villages need a hero. The town of Braden is surely in danger and must be warned. Alright, so there's a road, but we're going to want to do all of our cards here before we go there. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos will not go gain. Talos! Talos! From Skyrim. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. I don't know about the gods, but the audience... Well, actually, the audience is bringing me good fortune pretty soon. So, yes, the gods, meaning the audience, will be bringing us good fortune. 10 gold right from the start here.
Ever
Thank
since
you.
I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of
I
men.
guess these are randomly generated.
Not in the
You can give me
monsters
3 food, or 25 life. Freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto the table and shouts above the noise. You lazy drunken deserters are done. Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to go back to your post. The town needs defending. One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. We've got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization, so we're not going to do any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale. Right, lads? Raucous cheer erupts and the beer tankards smash together all around. So why don't you take your shiny little badge and shove off? Oh, we're not offering a bribe. We're going to threaten these bastards. You suggest, with menace, the soldiers should report to duty or they'll report to the healer. All right. 3 failures and a huge success. Help me out. See if we can bully these soldiers. All right, going across the board here. 33, 33, 16. Got to break the tie between B and C here. Or not B and C. 2 and 3. B and C are the badge voting thingies up here. Oh, got a 3-way tie now. 1 more to break the tie. Stormfront says it's 3. Do I have one more person to agree with me that it's 3? All right, we got number 3. Huge success! You're right! You are absolutely right! We have a winner! You are absolutely right. One soldier spits at your feet but turns and leaves. The rest file out slowly behind him.
Nicely done.
And the token is ours. Yes, there is a way to tell. If you look at the cards very closely, you can tell where they go when they shuffle them. It's like 3-card Monty, basically. Ooh, general store. And you guys gave me money to spend. Let's see what we got here. I'll pick up a Dark Grove ring. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I'd like the Winter's Bane in these, but I can't afford them. But I'll take the Dark Grove ring. This will be good against the boss.
Deep in the woods, they still know magic. It will be lost there last.
And yeah, let's buy a thing of food.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
All right. So, Northern Trappers. Yeah, I have no idea if A or B are tied, but it looks like B is going to be the one that has it here, which is good because I'm running low on food. Barely more than a woodchopper's tool, but I'll take it.
I'll have you know my brother is skilled far better than you.
Whee! Ooh, fireballs to the back. Bam! Whee! Oh, I think I dodged out of the way and he got Malaclips. I love the heft of this axe. At least that doesn't break my combo. Bam! She does that whenever you get a brand new weapon and use it for the first time in combat. Let's search for the spoils. Oh, there's some good things and some bad things here. All right, help me out, guys. Get me the rewards or the penalties, whichever you want. Card number 1, card number 4, number 2. Going for number 1. Let's see if Stormfront's gonna be right again. Number 3. Well, it looks like number 1 still has it. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Card number 1. Wow, Stormfront picks it again. 20 gold. 20 gold. Woohoo! Thank you once again. Oh, just in time for something that requires money. That works. I'll make a donation. Fleeting fame. What's this? Gain 10 fame. Lose 1 fame after every encounter until this bonus is 0. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, it's good, but it's not good enough. We can go with something better than that. I might go Beggar's Charm here. Or Gambler's Banquet, which will give me food. Beggar's Charm. You lose 6 gold.
At what
Hey,
point
there's the
does
distress
honor
damsel.
bend to pragmatism?
Please help! I've been robbed by a band of thugs! Alright, let's see if we can beat a 14 here. Well, meet or beat a 14. Oh, we got it! Nice! Thank you. Keep this as a token of my gratitude. Yay, food! We needed food. Oh, we needed food. Thank you, distressed damsel. You are most helpful. Now, since we have the that blessing that brings us up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map, and we're about to go to a new map, I'm going to pitch camp here and spend the rest of our money here so we can go back up to 20 gold.
Challenge.
Let's see. Buy food. Yeah, I know this is expensive food, but we can get a little bit of a bonus, and we're going to get the money back anyway. Oh, I can't buy the equipment. So finish trading and break camp.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Let's go on to the next village. Yep, there's our 18 gold.
Likely the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
You arrive at Braden, the dead of night. You find it under attack from the raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost." I don't know if there's halberd or pike weapons later in the game. There might be. I haven't beaten the game yet. One-handed weapons are recommended against northerners. No, I'm going to stick with the warrior's axe. I like the warrior's axe for now, until I get something better.
Lyceum, fate and fame.
These guys are just flinging stuff all over the place. Ooh, hot potato. Oh, bam! Get off of me! Take that, and a little bit of that. None of that. Into the fire with you. Ah, dang it. This guy, I think he's stuck. Let me unstick you, buddy. Oh, right in the lower back. Oh, gonna go have to see a chiropractor. Ah, that feels better. For saving all the peasants you receive 4 fame. Nice! And 3 food. Excellent! And 3 food. Excellent! It's not the time to celebrate. They're certainly mustering to raid the town of Terran. Alright, we got more towns to save, more fame to get. Oop, deep water. I think we'll get some fame out of this one. Anarchists and blights. Alright, works for me. Who cares? I got an axe. I got a hammer. Well, I got an axe. And all my problems are looking like nails right about now. So that's how I will solve them.
Gentlemen, please. We can work this out.
Whee! Ow. Splat. Whoa. This is the other reason why I like this weapon. Is you can just whoa! Whop! And corpse disposal. Bam! Ugh. Splat. Yeah, I really prefer the two-handed weapons over one-handers and swords and bards, just for the heft of it. For fame, not bad. And an armory gain. I'll take Winter's Bane for the moment. Do I want to equip it? Not yet, unless I'm facing Northerners. 15 gold, alright. And 3 food from the votes. -3 food, -3 food, or +3 food. The market bazaar is... Oh yeah, this one. So let's see if we can... if you guys can catch the thief. Ow. Alright, help me out. Yeah, let's take away the food we just gave you. Alright, we gotta catch the thief. Alright, split evenly. Number 4's gaining traction. Number 2. Number 2. Alright, we have a couple of number 2s going once. No and twice. Failure! Ah! You are wrong! Dang it! Well, he clearly doesn't know what the heck he's doing either. You led me astray. Curse you!
These are the choices that make the hero or the villain.
The town crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against the corruption. You seek out the watchtower. Recruitment is taking place. You arrive at the district's Malifaux's plan to wipe out the Paupers district. The outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives. No, I'm not going to kill paupers. Thank you very much. The refusal does not sit well with the Imperial soldiers. Traitor! One of the soldiers shouts. You draw your weapon. Oh, good thing we got our axe here.
I hope this works.
Come on, come on. Wham! No, you don't, you little mook. When they turn blue like that, they're blocking. Oh, I love that. 50 damage, just slam-o. I love the heft of this axe. Oh, boom! And if you do enough of the power attacks with it, you actually get a an upgraded version. Boom! Right into the spikes. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with child hiding behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Noms! Noms! Ooh, the shrine!
With gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Like I said, this guy does not like religious figures or gods in general. So, it is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Alright, let's roll to pray, I guess.
Dice are the
Whoa!
of death.
18!
Die, as I'm sure
Natural
you know.
18!
They're
Holy
often called
crap!
bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they
I think
may
that's in a,
also bring a touch of life.
And we get an achievement for that, Devil Dice, for rolling 3 6s. Too bad I wasn't rolling up a D&D character. Sunshine radiates through the break in the clouds, bathe you in a radiant glow. Okay, we're up to 125 hit points. Continue to the next village. Dusk falls as you continue your quest.
Actions, of course, have consequences. You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
No, we just have to kill more northerners. You arrive at Terran at dawn, find it under attack. Please help. Nah, I seem to be doing just fine with my axe. Thank you very much. I'm pretty much going to stick to two-handed weapons here if I can get if I get good ones on them. Now we do have to protect these peasants. Get away from the peasants. Get away from the peasants. Back. Get away from the peasants. Get away from the peasants. Ow. Get away from the peasants. Get away from the peasants. Right on the fire. Yeah, no peasants for you, buddy. All right, good. I think we got all three of them. Kept them alive. Phew. Armory, eh? Ooh, Berserker's Creed. I'll take that. 3 gold whenever you gain a gold card. Do more damage the more life you have. And it's light and it comes with armor, so we'll take it.
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood.
Alright, we're at 18 fame. We just have a little bit more to go. And more food. Yes! Get away from my presence! We were fighting a bunch of Grinches. Arm wrestling! Alright, I think we went back down to the first level here, so we're going to be fighting against a 10 here. Nope. Let's try that again. That's more like it.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge. Now,
oh, and hey, we got that.
Is yours to use.
The power is yours! He-Man, anyone? Alright, now we have a big platinum hammer. Let us find a way to use it. And yeah, every time you get gold, you get a little bit more gold.
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
So now, instead of going to the next village, you get to attack the raiders at the source. Yeah, go planet! Hammer! Sword! Shield! Knives! Daggers! Bow! We are Captain Adventuring Party! What I do want to find
does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
Let's help her in anyway. Nope. Let's re-roll the one. Actually, we have to re-roll a couple of these if we are to hope to get higher. Nope. Why, thank you. Now, if you would just be so kind to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. Ooh, silencers, really? Already? Oh, jeez. Okay. Damn damsel. Maybe I should have switched to my sword. Oh well. Too late. Cut your throat or cut your purse, it makes no mind to them.
You have to stop helping people. It all ends up like this.
But I have my giant platinum hammer, so let's smash some... Ow. Boom! Smash! Oh, I just buried that in his skull. Ow. Boom, boom. Oh, I wanted to finish him off like that. Oh, but I like me some big two-handed weapons. It just feels so good. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. And fail horribly. Let's try that again. That's more like it. 4 fame. Well, we don't need more fame, but we're still good. Food. Food. Oh, hell! That hardly hurts.
Trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
And yeah, as you go through a level in adventure, they ramp up the number of enemy cards that they throw at you. This is like a cartoon mallet. Bestowed from the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in time of peace and prosperity. Look at that pattern on the front there. You're just stamping that in people's foreheads.
I'm no happier to be here than you.
Boom. Whee. Ooh, right in the lower back. That cannot feel good. Yeah, not only does it knock people down, it dazes them, which makes them take more damage. Boom! Ooh! Right in the neck. I hit him so hard his balls popped out. Search for spoils. Alright, help me out, guys. Welcome back. Ah, you broke the trend. Everyone was voting for A. All right, number 4's having it. Yeah, looks like that is. So, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Well, actually, both 4 and 2 were correct answers. You rifle through the defeated Northerners' belongings and uncover a stash of gold. And that's worth an extra because of my Berserker's Creed here. Let's see if there's anything we can buy with our cash before we go into the final thing here. A shield. No, I don't need a shield. So we'll finish trading. Break camp.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
You raise Harithia's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, and they vanish as quickly as they appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
It's a new companion. He does not flinch, nor does he even see the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with his weapons drawn, brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. You see her, sitting on the throne of wicker and thorns. Small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Yeah, we didn't bump into it. Before her kneel countless raiders worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, the bald northerner says calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat the snake, you must cut off its head. Or I guess in our case, just smash its head in. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Alright. Facing off against the shaman. Luckily, I have the... Raid leaders are the front lines, the northern assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spell that heal her allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. Luckily, we bought that ring that makes that spell weaker for her.
I do not.
Whee!
Stand clear
Yeah.
of my blade. I stand clear of yours.
Whee! No healing spell for you. Ow! Healing spell for you. Whee! No healing spell. Bam! Splat! Oh, right in the back of her skull. Ow! Oh man, that finished her off like Steel Wing. That's gotta hurt. The shaman's body writhes as a dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the sky is clear, the sun bears down on you. I am Cold Jordan. I was born in the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we're not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out his massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let's head back and find your friend. With that, you and Cold Jordan make your way back to the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe. Well done. Another northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Alright, Armor of Gluttony, Armor Ring of Food, Pious Robes, and a Frontier Barbet. Fame and Shame, Watchtower, Raider's Ambush, and a Bridge Skirmish. And we got Harithia's Ire, the weapon from this one, so we can go smashy whenever we want. Still has the requirements for the 20 fame. So we get our buddy and his start of his quest line, and the gold token coming right up. Defending all the villages, Elder's Gift. This allows you to search for a platinum item. Very useful. Oh, and we got this one. For clearing out the rusty razor, we got the friendly innkeeper. Alright guys, you know what? One more. Let's do one more adventure. And then we will be on our way.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
Yeah, now that you know the game's going to change. So let's do the Emperor. So now we get to choose our companion here. You know what? I think I'm going to go
All
with...
mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
I'm going to stick with him for now. I want to finish his quest line. Alright, encounters. I still want some fame, and we haven't encountered it yet, so let's get the burning building. This is a big map, so we want the cartographer here. We can get a lot of benefit out of that. We want the stolen ones as that. Elder's Gift, yeah, we can do that. Fork in the Road, nah. Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies would be a good one. Watchtower is a good one for this map. I'm gonna try the Market Thief again. I can't take the Shrine if I take the Elder's Gift. We could do Arm Wrestling. Let's do Arm Wrestling. Deep Water. Let's do Deep Water. Ooh, let's do. We can do Lost Boy. Oh, but I want the Pauper Plague too. We gotta ditch something to fit the Pauper. Ditch Deep Water so we can get the Pauper Plague. Yeah, I think we're good there. All right, for equipment, we want two-handers. Armor Gluttony. We'll take the Frontier Barbet, Ring of Food, Ruby Ring. Like I said, I like to stick with two-handers, so we'll take the Humble Hammer. We use that until we can upgrade to that. Berserker's Creed, Pious Robes, and I think we're good. And for our starting supplies, how close are we to leveling this thing up? 15 of 30. All right, we're halfway. But this is a big map. We want to start with the food. Oh, of course, you guys are all giving me the thing. This is a map where I could have used the food rewards. But I'll take the gold. But I'll take the food, too. Well, you know what? No, we can come into food. We have enough food gain cards mapped out. So we're going to take our friend the Warriors at. Actually, no. They give us a weapon for free. So we're going to take the food. Excuse me.
These foes I place before you, these rules, I do not know truly if they will train you for the challenges that Callus will place in your way. Of course, we know how this part of the story ends. The Emperor is merely the face on the throne. Behind him, the usurper pulls the strings.
Sounds
the one
familiar.
who sits upon the throne of life and death has a great influence upon the world. Their very soul permeates the lands and fills the hearts of the people.
The shrill voice of the town crier rings out, and Emperor himself seeks adventurers, guild members, urgent expedition, vital to the safety of the Empire. You spot a crowd of travelers weighed down with weapons, tools lingering nearby. The Empire is offering a reward just to set off to the expedition, even more if you make it back, and that's how desperate they are for help.
The Empire does not ask for much, but in the end, they take everything.
On arriving to the gates of the royal palace, the armed escort leads you directly to the Emperor's chambers. The Emperor remains still and silent as his chief council lays out the expedition. Few relics from the last age will endure in this world. We had one in this room until last night. Not only must you reclaim the stolen symbol of our power, we ask that you gather its 3 sibling relics. Hold, adventurer. You look skilled and dangerous thieves to steal the artifact. We need to ensure that you're safe out there. Our training officer, see our training officer on our way out. So yes, they're going to introduce us to a brand new type of weapon here, which actually I like. I like it decently. It's not as good as the hefty two-hander.
The wheel ever turns.
But the dual-wield weapons can be quite fun, and they're really good against thieves. Yeah, these are especially good against thieves. And yeah, look how huge the board is now.
Still, you find yourself hunting relics. Do you not wonder why, or what they may do?
Alright, we gotta find 4 relics.
A moment of peace on your travels. Savor it.
You feel soothed and reinvigorated. Oh, well thank you, game, for healing me for 20 points when I'm full of life! I could have used the food there.
Yet
And
inattention leads
yeah,
to disaster. Not
this
every
is my
inch of
least
the
favorite card
wilderness
here.
is peaceful.
You pluck some juicy wild berries from the thorn thicket. The realization that they are poisonous arrives far too late. Ow! And once again in treacherous wilds. You slip and lose your footing, although relatively unharmed. You cannot be said for your pack of traveler's rations that broke your fall. Ow! That's what I'm afraid of. I wish you guys were voting for me to get food here. Oh, good, open wilds. Thank goodness. Food, please? No, I want food! Oh, thank you for the gold. Okay, +5 food, -3 food, or 25 health. So you could really help me out or really screw me over with A or B.
One more relic is within your grasp. Who hired these thieves? That is the true question.
Just hold her off for a couple of minutes while we ready the horses. Alright, so this is a tricky one. We have to kill 8 thieves and we have a time limit. Otherwise we have to go chasing after them again. We have these weapons that are especially good against thieves, but it's still tricky. A lovely pair of fine blades fit for the finest gentleman, or gentlewoman, sharpened, well cared for, and deadly.
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
'Yeah, there we go. Nice big burst of stun here. Come on, come on. "14 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Phew. No, I haven't taken any breaks. Who needs breaks? I don't need breaks. Oh, I might take a break after this. After clearing out the thieves' camp, you will quickly relocate the relic. Tarn's plate. Now, the problem is, this item is cursed. Gremlins. Lose equipment whenever you gain a curse. Oh, that sucks! That really sucks! Because I have, by this, the nature of this adventure, the nature of this adventure is I'm going to be gaining more curses, which means I'm going to be shedding equipment. God dang it! The relic is cursed! Who'd want to steal such a thing in the first place? The wilds are welcoming their bounty plentiful. Phew! Money! So who cares if I get good equipment? It's just going to get taken away from me. Well, maybe I think the thing is to get the other relics before I, Oh, and I'm...
You are starving now.
Yeah, starving.
Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Deals me a platinum card.
A mighty weapon for a mightier warrior than you, I think.
And I gain 8 fame. Okay, well, I still have ways to go. I need food.
In case
Ooh,
you're
pauper
wondering
plague,
whether I take
yes!
it personally, these purges of the corrupt. Indeed, I do.
All right,
could I not?
let's switch ourselves over to the villager's axe, because that's better against the Empire. But yes, this encounter will give me food if I help the peasants. This is why I like the pauper plague, because if you help the Empire, you get gold. If you help the peasants, you get food. So you get to choose what you need. Let's see. 0 food, 45 gold. I wonder who I'm going to help. Refuse to kill the paupers. Traitor! Yeah, yeah. Yes, I saw the Fantastic Beasts. Well, looks like we got the Three Musketeers here. Deadly at a distance, only the most skilled are recruited into musketry. Musketeers fire heavy attacks, defend with a shield, else evade for your life.
I hope this works.
Whee! Yeah, don't you go defending on me. Oh, bam! Doesn't quite have the heft as the other. Yeah, no shooting for you. Yeah, no pokey pokey. Down you go. Come on. There you go. Well, I thought you already knew about the next Fantastic Beasts. You spot a peasant woman? Alright. Gain 2 fame. No. Alright, we are no longer starving. Thank goodness. Oh, and there's the market thief.
If you can earn it.
Alright, guys, please help me out. Can we catch this dang market thief? 50-50 chance. Help me out. Alright, number 2, number 3. Number 4. Number 4 is gaining traction. Number 3. Going once. Number 3. Alright, we need... Oh, wow, one more for number 3. Alright, number 3 has taken the lead, so we're going to number 3. Failure! Actually, both of the ones that were the top 2 were the failures. Epic failure. I am disappointed. At least we still have enough money to get the next relic here.
I have little sense of trust for wandering merchants. True bargains are rarely found with those who are unwilling to wait around for their customers.
Alright, let's haggle the price down a little bit. Yeah. This is what, the 4th time we've tried getting that damn thief? Do we want to negotiate? Let's try one more negotiation. Phew! Get that price down nice and low. Alright, we'll buy the relic for 18 gold. And we're going to get a course, and that means we're going to lose something. Spoiled food. Food received from food game cards is halved. Lovely. Another cursed relic. So it's not part of the deal with the Empire.
It is not one game now, but a score. Each with its own nuance.
Now, what did I lose? Yeah, what did I lose? No. Not complaining if the game forgot to make me lose something. Ah! And poison. Oh, thank you for that. Well, I get 5, but then it gets...
You strike me.
Ah, burning building.
Themselves in harm's way for the
this is going to be good for the fame.
Perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
As you approach the building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows, a crowd has formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading for the villagers. Please help, my family's in there. Anyone? Help! Let's brave the fire ourselves. We need the fame.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations.
Okay.
It combines
First
many
time for our
different
wheel
elements of
now.
our game into one.
Can we find the... Can we get the peasants? Confirm or choose again. Let's redraw. That's Malclips's out of combat abilities to help us redraw or let us re-choose on the spin here. There we go. Got a peasant. Through the blaze, haze of
wise decision.
Through the haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. The villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. Let's return to the building. We've got more people to save. We got more family members to save. And more danger cards have been added. And the wheel is faster. Yeah! Woo! You find the woman's son attempting to find his way out through the smoke and flames. Grabbing his hand, you lead him through the building to safety. Villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here, but be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. Can we get 3 out of 3? Can we get 3 out of 3? I think we can get 3 out of 3. Maybe. Maybe. Oh boy. We got 1 peasant card and everything else on here is gonna suck. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! 3 for 3, baby! Slumped in a corner of a room, you find the woman's husband. You put his arm over your shoulder and quickly make your way out of the inferno. As you emerge, the woman and her children rush to the man's side and embrace him. Thank you, adventurer. You've saved my family from certain death, the woman says. And we get the burning building token. And we get her desire. Now I'm going to try something here.
You choose your tools and faith in your powers.
Yes, we would like that. You gain 8 fame. So lots of fame from that. While our possessions have been destroyed, we will never be able to repay you. Know that we will speak of your deeds today for as long as we shall live. All right, let's head down here.
There is little I can say that will stop an adventurer pilfering ancient artifacts.
The village of Durnage is unremarkable, save for a tiny, near-forgotten shrine. Here you find another relic resting on a dusty altar. An old woman greets you. I see you are interested in our relic. Local legend tells of a time of a great hero who will come to claim it. Until then, it remains here under our watch. I am that hero. And because we have high fame, the woman examines you for a moment for falling to our knees in prayer. You have arrived, just as foretold, our savior. And she gives us the relic, which is cursed. Thank you, lady. Alone. Your companion will not aid you during gambits. Oh, during gambits. Well, I'm glad we got that use out of him before. Another cursed relic, Malclip grumbles. I swear if... Before Malclip can finish, the relics start to vibrate and hum, then glow with an eerie, unnatural life. Yeah, pond. Mage's Tower. Do you think they're trying to tell us something? Malclip smirks. Let's get moving. All right. Do we still have our hammer? We do still have our hammer. All right. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, let's... Well, hang on. Let's take camp and heal up a little bit.
Can never hope to get the best possible price.
Because we have come to the end of this particular journey, so no real need for our food at the moment.
Now you must begin to ask yourself how these threads connect. Were you simply a patsy for the Empire? Or did you hope to be something greater?
What is it, Wife Unit? I'm taking a break after this adventure! Come on, logical stopping point! This is the last bit of this one, then yes, I will take a break before doing the next one. I promise. The storm ominously swells ominously overhead. Entering the tower. Well, looks like we're not going to get him on the final battle. I should have burned a couple of encounters so he could join us in the fight. Alright, a success! Have I ever considered narrating children's books? I've never until now, but I'd certainly look into it. You continue to wind your way up the tower. Alright, see if we can dodge this injury pain. Nope! Oh, -5 life per curse. Ow! Ow!
Move faster next time.
Alright, I think we're good. Phew!
That should help.
You finally reach the top of the tower. You've been sent here to do the bidding of the true enemy. These relics can be used to defeat him, but here you are looking to return them to him. I see you bring the relics, the mage says with a grin. A thief can't be trusted to deliver on a job, but one can always rely on the predictability of the Empire to send their dogs. She holds the remaining relic out mockingly. I suppose you'll be wanting this. Take it, she says calmly, but be warned, its curse will sap your strength and your will to fight, and combat is inevitable, I'm afraid. Or, she continues, you can let me keep it, but should you best me, it will be lost to you forevermore. So basically, we can lose, if we take the relic, we'll be able to get the gold token. But if we don't take the relic and win, we get the silver token, but not the gold. But we're going to go for the gold, darn it. Ragnar's Cursed Blade. Lost in Sand. Desert crossing encounters added to the map after every encounter where a pain card was drawn. Well, that doesn't bother us. Relic is heavier in your hands than you expected, and its presence clouds your thoughts. The mage laughs. Your Imperial masters would be proud. Prepare to meet your fate. You struggle to lift your weapon as a group of thieves join the fray. And without Malaclips by our sides here, it'll just be us versus them. This mage went into extraordinary lengths to gather these relics. Mages shoot projectiles from their distance, use evade to avoid their attacks. But let's get this guy first. Ow. Well, that took care of the thief pretty quickly. Whoop, bam! Yeah, you're stunned. Ow. Oh, I'm standing in the cookies. Standing in the cookies. Ow. Oh, bam! Get in the fire! Get in the fire! With the relics, cookies refer to in World of Warcraft when you have a boss that creates little circles of areas that do a lot of damage to you if you stand in them. Those are called the cookies, and you do not stand in the cookies. And she was making cookies that I would not be standing in. With the relics recovered, your journey back to the Imperial City to claim your reward. Captain Estrella meets you at the city gates. I'll take you straight to Chief Council. She'll be eager to examine what you've brought back. On the walk to the palace, you explain you've safely recovered all the relics. This is a rare day when the council will smile, Estrella says. You can see her trying to catch the words as they've come out. My apologies, this is indeed another glorious day for the Empire. Chief Counsel looks over the relics you've returned. You have done well. We shall keep these relics safe lest they fall into less learned hands. Woohoo!
Every part of this tale is a part of your history, a part of the reasons that bring you here.
Alright, Empire contacts the Palace Armory, exploring the wilds of Winding Trail, and our first Brimstone card, the Deadly Forest. These cards, suck, but they give you decent token rewards if you can beat them. Gambler's Jewel, Lord's Diadern, Billy Clubs, and Mercenary Garb. And we get the Brigand's Blades that they gave us. And of course our gold token, the Exquisite Blade, and a Man of the World. Another platinum card for us. Oh yeah, and for beating the burning building, we get the Bitter Winter card. This is an interesting one. Lets you invest food. Oh, Frank, your mom, thank you for the follow. All right, guys, I am going to take a bit of a break here. In fact, actually, you know what? I've been streaming for quite a few hours, and I do have a few things that I need to get ready for tomorrow and work. So actually, you know what? I think I'm going to call it here. But we did get 5 out of 5 adventures done, all scored with gold. So I think we made some pretty darn good progress here. Thank you all for your chat interactions, even though we never did get that market thief. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. If you missed any part of this, I will be posting these episodes, probably one mission per episode per day, to my channel as a video on demand. So check out my YouTube channel if you want to see more. And of course, check out my YouTube channel in general for general strategy and tactics there. YouTube.com. Oops. /Pinstar. I can spell my own name. So once again, thank you all for joining me, and Pinstar out.